We are the champions, my friend. Vamos, culés. Madrid, Barcelona, El Clásico. Incredible. Are you guys entertained? What an amazing game we just watched. I wonder how many millions of people were watching this game. And if you missed it, I am so sorry for you. Barcelona wins the Copa del Rey 3-2. I want you to hit the like and subscribe if you're a Barca fan. And I want you to hit a like because Barcelona will win the treble this year because we are a resilient team. Yet again, on a game we were behind in the 77th minute when a header from Chouameni that puts that game 2-1, and Barcelona finds a way to come back, and in overtime as a buzzer beater, Koundé scoring that banger from outside the box in an incredible way. Barcelona found different ways to win in this game. And guys, I want you guys to hit the like for Pedri Gonzalez, who was gassed at the end of the game and overtime and had to be subbed out. And honestly, he gave it all he had. And all the Madridistas are always criticizing him for not scoring goals, for not giving too many assists. And here he is with an incredible banger of a game. Barcelona won this game on a different kind of style they are used to winning, but I don't care. Barcelona wins. Victory shades Saturday, everyone. I want you guys to hit the like and subscribe. But let's talk about this game. Incredible El Clasico. Are you guys entertained? Like, I'm ready to go watch that game again after this video. Like, I want to go watch it one more time. That is just how incredible this game was on all angles. Okay, so let's take a look at the lineups, okay, real quick. So I thought that Barcelona came out with no surprises. I think Gerard Martin, Inigo Martinez, Chesney, Kubarsi, Koundé with an incredible game. I thought Martin had a very, very good game, and I thought that he was really good, really, really good on defense, especially. I know he wasn't attacking very much, but it did feel like in the first half, Barcelona should have walked away with like a 3-0 victory. And I'm not freaking lying. It did seem in a few occasions where Gerard Martin was in transition, where had that been Balde, oh my goodness, Real Madrid would have been dead in the water in the first half, and Gerard Martin just didn't have the explosiveness to be able to exploit Lucas Vasquez on that area of the field. And honestly, I thought that Pedri Gonzalez and De Jong, again, masterful game in the first half. Very, very good game. I thought Dani Olmo really had an off game, but he was getting a lot of Real Madrid players in trouble with yellow cards, and he did look kind of like off and on, off and on. And I actually thought that Flick had made a mistake by subbing him out because after the 65th minute, when he came out, I thought that Barcelona lost the midfield to Real Madrid in the second half, and that was kind of a big deal. But Barcelona just keep coming at Real Madrid, in the first half, and guess what, ladies and gentlemen? An absolute banger in an amazing play from Lamine Yamal. That he just he put what's his name, Fran Garcia to the test, and he put him on the run, and he cuts inside and sees Pedri coming from outside the box. It gives him a beautiful pass and an amazing banger. Like, he doesn't even wait, he just shoots it because Lamine Yamal puts it beautiful pass, and Pedri Gonzalez just makes a banger. I thought that Courtois could do a little bit better there, but it was just more of an indictment on the kind of shot that Pedri Gonzalez took in that moment. And Barcelona just keep coming. They look faster, they look stronger, they look more composed. Madrid players didn't even know what to do in the first half. I don't know what kind of talk Ancelotti give in the first half. I don't know what he tell his players, but in the second half was a totally different story. I thought the changes that the Ancelotti brought to this game were unbelievable. I did not expect a Real Madrid. I didn't think they had this kind of performance still to this day, this year. I thought they played incredible football in the second half. I thought they were look more. They looked like they have more energy. Barcelona looked tired. Madrid made Barcelona do something they haven't done all year, which is basically break their backs in the middle of the field. Because at the end of the game, when the game was 2-2, Frankie De Jong came out in the 85th minute. Pedri Gonzalez came out in the 98th minute, and this is the first time that these two players were subbed out, and they were just too tired. And Flick saw that, and I just want to say, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Hansi Flick, for being in our lives. Thank you for coming to Barcelona because he's so clinical. He knows what to do. And I thought that Ferran Torres should have came out instead of Dani Olmo. And I was losing my mind over it. And then Ferran Torres in the 77th, and I'm sorry, in the 84th minute scores an amazing goal from an assist from Lamine Yamal that it was just crazy. It was crazy good. I am so happy that Ferran Torres scored that goal. I thought Barcelona was dead in the water because Real Madrid was coming at us in every single and all angles, and they were able to get a great free kick from Mbappe, who came in for Rodrigo in the second half, and that was kind of a gamble that Frankie De Jong took. I kind of agree, kind of disagree. He does it very, very. He commits the foul and could have been a red, but he wasn't the last man, so he knew when to do it. That was, I give him that, but it was very dangerous. And I think Chesney was more worried about the side where the barrera is, and I thought he should be more worried about where his side was. And of course, Mbappe puts it right to the post, and there's nothing he could do really. And Real Madrid gets back in the game, of course, with a great banger from Mbappe in the second half. That was the 70th minute, and the game was just crazy, off and on, off and on. And Real Madrid was actually better, so much better in the second half, and that was actually incredible. And to me, that pass from Lamine Yamal was just insane, out of nowhere. And then Ferran Torres makes a great run, and that's the kind of goal that Lewandowski wouldn't score for this team. And I do think that we suffered Lewandowski in the first half. Maybe with Lewandowski we scored one or two goals more in the first half, but that goal was all Ferran Torres and that kind of run, and taking that, not only Asensio on the run and also Courtois, and scoring that banger. Incredible, incredible goal. And that was actually, I'm jumping ahead of myself. That was the 2-2 because Tchouaméni in the 77th minute from an incredible cross from Arda Güler. And guys, thank you Ancelotti. Thank you Ancelotti for leaving Arda Güler most of the season in the bench, because what a kid, great player, so poised, so good, making crosses. Everything that he was bringing into the table was danger for Barcelona. And I'm so glad he didn't play in the first half. And I said this in my preview. I said it 1000%. And I said it in the Football Mania that I was invited with Football Carnage. And I said, Real Madrid, to win this game, they need to come out with Arda Güler, and they need to bench Rodrigo. Rodrigo was non-existent player in the first half. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Arda Güler gets the assist on an incredible header from behind the back on a Koundé. Tchouaméni gets a great header, and there's nothing that Chesney could do. That was a 2-1. It felt like we were gonna lose that game. Like, it literally felt like we were gonna lose that game, guys. And guess what? Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? This team is incredible. We keep losing a lot of games, a lot of situational positions, and we were losing against Atletico Madrid. We were losing tonight against Real Madrid. We were losing to Celta de Vigo. We were losing to Benfica. And guess what? This team just keeps coming in adversity and embraces the moment and just is able to get on top of the other side of things. And that is a championship mentality. That's a championship team. And that is the reason why Barcelona tonight won the freaking game, ladies and gentlemen, because this game went to overtime. This is a movie theater story that happened at the Clasico, guys, because in the second half, both teams were extremely tired. Both teams didn't want to really attack and lose ground. I thought Rudiger was playing on one leg, literally playing on one leg, and then he had a one play where Fermin Lopez kind of took him on the run and just missed wide open shot. I thought that Rudiger should have came out. That was a liability on the field, and it was just a matter of time. And I think Fermin Lopez kind of let Madrid off the hook there. And to be honest with you, I thought that Rafinha didn't have the best game tonight. I thought he was too centric. I thought he was looking to have his own goal. He wanted to score tonight, and you can see the desperation in his game. Instead of playing as a team with those crosses, he wasn't making those crosses as he normally does. He still gets a 7.9, but I thought he could have played better tonight. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I thought Lamine Yamal held his own. He's the best player, 8.8, and honestly, it's hard to argue. Kunde in the 116th minute, guys. Give me a like for Conde. Give me a like for Barcelona, who takes the Copa del Rey, and the treble is still alive, is still within reach. We are only a few games from the treble, a few games from the UEFA Champions League. Is so incredible, and the resiliency this team and the momentum that this team is bringing for the next game is unmatched after beating Real Madrid, who gave their best punch. I cannot believe this game was 2-1 in the 77th minute with a Tchouaméni goal from the header. I didn't think Real Madrid had it in them, and they did. This is why El Clasico games are so important. This is why El Clasico games are so unpredictable. Why is it so hard to predict these games? Is because of games like this. And what Akunde, who had been playing on defense, defending really well, Vinicius Jr., and actually did a really good job, 8.4. But guess what? He still had the gas. He still had the spirit. He still had the will to show up at the edge of the box on a mistake from Luka Modric, and actually intercepts it and takes a big shot from outside the box, guys, to beat Courtois, who could have done so much better. But I don't care. Barcelona deserves to win this game, and we were able to come out on top in a different fashion. Barcelona is not a team that would score a lot of goals from outside the box. I actually thought that was a great thing, that we are able to beat you in so many different ways. And in this case, it was from outside the box from Pedri, from outside the box from Condé, and just different ways that Barcelona can beat you. It was incredible game. I thought that Madrid gave it their best punch that they could have had, and much to do about nothing. And now I am speaking about the referees. I didn't think the Rafinha play was a penalty kick, but I thought that Madrid was getting a lot of favorable calls in this game. None of the players were getting yellow carded. I thought that the Real Madrid TV and the pressure they did yesterday worked to perfection. They pushed the needle so many freaking times. It's insane. And it works to the point where referees get nervous. I thought that Ferran Torres, that should have been a penalty. That was the same play that Dani Olmo got the penalty, and we didn't get it. And then Real Madrid gets a penalty, and then they get taken off. Then Barcelona gets a penalty at the end of the game, and then it gets taken out. It was crazy. I thought the place where the referee said it was a penalty, and then we got bailed out. And the one reason why Barcelona was able to win this game is because of the offside trap, guys. I think we were able to get them offsides in some plays where Real Madrid could have scored, and there was another play where there was a penalty that Gavi on Mbappe at the end of the game, but Mbappe was offside. So I thought that Barcelona just keeps winning this game. It cannot be luck, guys. This is not luck. This is Real Madrid, Barcelona at their best, and Barcelona with the offside trap at its perfection. Masterful, masterful game. Give it up for Lamine Yamal. Give it up for Frankie de Jong. Give it up for everybody in this game. Pedri, So just gave everything they had for every single moment. I can go on and on. I'm gonna cut this video now and I'm gonna go watch this game again so I can have a tactical video analysis probably tomorrow or the next day. So guys, please like and subscribe. Thank you for making it to the end of this video. I love this team. I fucking love this team. So resilient, coming from behind once again and beating the comeback kings Real Madrid, Barcelona, Visca Barça, and Visca Catalunya.